Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are tackling something absolutely massive. We're decoding one of the most influential software portfolios in human history, the Microsoft ecosystem. Our goal here is to completely transform how you look at the apps you use every single day. We're taking them from just, a random list of desktop tools and uncovering the highly structured, interconnected empire that they truly are. Okay, let's dive into this. If we really want to understand this tech giant, we have to stop looking at it like a standard software consumer. We need to put on our CEO hats and view it as a platform company. You see, this isn't just about selling a single standalone app. A platform strategy is all about purposefully building interconnected software that serves individuals, businesses, developers, and even governments. It's a brilliant strategy where every single product actively strengthens the others, creating this highly integrated ecosystem designed for serious long-term customer loyalty. So, here's our ecosystem blueprint for this explainer. We're going to start with the platform playbook, move right into the foundation, explore the enterprise engine, check out the building blocks, step into the AI era, and then wrap the whole thing up with the ecosystem strategy. All right, section one, the platform company playbook. We really need to emphasize this right out of the gate. Microsoft's lineup isn't merely a catalog of products, it is a carefully orchestrated business strategy. Just look at the sheer scale of this software portfolio across different categories. It's staggering. You've got operating systems like Windows, productivity suites like Microsoft 365, massive cloud computing with Azure, cutting-edge AI with Copilot, developer tools like GitHub, and heavy-duty enterprise databases like SQL Server. It literally covers every sector imaginable, ensuring there's a solution for every single digital need a customer might have. Moving on to Section 2, the foundation, Windows and productivity. Now, what's really interesting about this is how Windows acts as the familiar front door to the entire ecosystem. Its reach is just incredible. The primary users aren't just everyday consumers or a few isolated businesses, it's literally everyone. We're talking consumers, massive enterprises, government agencies, and educational institutions. Windows acts as the foundational operating layer that supports thousands of native and third-party apps. It's a massive platform generating enormous revenue through PC manufacturers, enterprise licensing, and direct upgrades. And built right on top of that Windows foundation is Microsoft 365, their absolute flagship productivity suite. Obviously, this includes the heavy hitters you already know, like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, but it also loops in Teams for communication, Outlook for enterprise email, and OneDrive for cloud storage. These apps integrate perfectly to boost productivity. But here's the real kicker. From a business perspective, this suite is a subscription powerhouse. It produces highly predictable recurring revenue while tying customers incredibly deep into the Microsoft world. All right, Section 3, the Enterprise Cloud Engine. So we're transitioning now from the visible desktop apps you click on every day to the massive, invisible infrastructure that actually powers modern business operations. Enter Microsoft Azure. Azure is Microsoft's cloud computing platform, and it is arguably one of their fastest growing and most strategic businesses. It's basically the backbone for global connectivity. When you interact with the digital world today, chances are Azure's awe-inspiring scale is quietly networking, processing, and securing that data entirely in the background. To truly grasp why Azure is such a big deal, we have to contrast the old way of doing IT with the new way. The old way? Businesses had to buy, power, and maintain their own physical on-premise servers. It was rigid and, honestly, incredibly expensive. The new way is just renting flexible computing resources directly from Microsoft Azure. Businesses have happily migrated to this cloud model. They can easily spin up virtual machines, access massive data storage, and set up disaster recovery, all while paying only for exactly what they use. It's a total game changer. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly who is relying on all that rented cloud power. We're talking global banks, major airlines, critical government agencies, fast-scaling startups, hospitals, and major universities. From banking to healthcare, the world's most essential infrastructure runs on Azure. Let's move into Section 4, Building Blocks for Developers. This totally shifts our focus to how the platform captures the exact people who are writing the code for our digital future. Microsoft knows that to control the software ecosystem, you absolutely must empower the builders. By owning the professional tools that software companies use to build their apps, things like Visual Studio, the expansive .NET framework, and GitHub, Microsoft ensures loyalty at the very root of development. Get the developers hooked early, and they stay firmly planted in your ecosystem. GitHub is incredibly vital to this whole strategy. It's the world's leading collaboration platform for software development. Millions of developers log in every single day to use it for source code hosting, tracking version control, seamlessly tracking issues, and even using AI-assisted coding integrations. By being the central hub for developer collaboration, Microsoft is building extremely high switching costs right at the start of a developer's career.
Which brings us to Section 5, the AI era, featuring Copilot.
Here's where we introduce the newest, most transformative layer. It acts like an intelligent glue stretching across the entire platform. Remember when CEO Satya Nadella talked about becoming a cloud and AI-first company in his book, Hit Refresh? Well, Copilot is the perfect realization of that shift. It isn't just some bolted-on gimmick, it's quickly becoming a central differentiator across Microsoft's entire software portfolio. Let's move to and see how this builds on everything we've just discussed. Copilot isn't just a separate tool you open up. It's an embedded feature making every other product way more valuable. Think of it as an AI assistant that can summarize your team's meetings, draft your Outlook emails, generate entire PowerPoint presentations, write your software code, and analyze super complex business insights in Power BI. AI is now deeply woven right into the fabric of the ecosystem itself.
Finally, Section 6, the ultimate ecosystem strategy.
So, the crucial point is how we bring all these pieces together. Let's walk step by step through this CEO playbook. Step 1. Acquire users early with foundational tools like Windows and free dev tools. Step 2. Increase their productivity with integrated apps like M365 and Teams. Step 3. Expand deep into their enterprise IT operations using Azure and SQL Server. Step 4. Embed AI everywhere with Copilot. And Step 5. Retain all those customers through seamless integration. It's a total masterclass in platform strategy. And that leads to the ultimate payoff. Because all these varied tools, from the cybersecurity protections of Microsoft Defender to the business apps of Dynamics 365, talk to each other flawlessly. Leaving the ecosystem becomes painfully difficult. Seamless integration inherently means higher switching costs. If an enterprise tries to migrate away from this unified web of software, they're looking at massive financial costs and major operational disruptions. Which leaves us with this provocative thought to chew on as we wrap up this explainer. Once your entire business is built on Windows, scaled on Azure, communicating on Teams, and automated by Copilot, what would it actually cost you to leave? It's a pretty striking testament to the dominance of platform companies. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I highly encourage you to keep exploring how these massive software ecosystems are shaping our digital world.